Heel fan news. You think you're pretty smart, leaving the one and only Tony Scott off your top 10 rankings. And then you went and dug up some of my old modeling gigs. I'm not mad about it. After all, that's what pays for the champagne. But the blatant disrespect you show me will not be tolerated. And next time I see you lurking around the dressing room or even at ringside, you're gonna learn why they call me the ultimate male.
Let me tell you something, Tony Scott. I don't know how this video got sent in. I don't even know how it's airing on this episode. I'll have to talk with my director. But I'll tell you this right now. The reason why we left you off the top 10 is because all you do is run your mouth. You're not about action. You're about running that stinking pie hole of yours. And I'm a little sick of it. You want to handle me? You want to threaten me? Show up at the studio whenever you want. I've given you the address. You know where we're at. We'll handle this like men. As for being on scene or at shows, you lay one finger on me, buddy, and I swear to God I'll sue you faster than you can have Viagra at your door. Now, on other news, unfortunately, D'Anthony will not be able to help us with this episode this evening. He's on location, but we wish him well in what he is doing, and we will see him on the next one. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You already know who's here. The new entrance. You guys got to love that. We just got done watching your last match at Horror Slam.
Yes, we did.
And let's go through something here. You had the nerve to steal a mirror from the bar that they do the show at and bash the devil in the head.
Yes, it was a weapons match. Weapons match means anything you can find is a weapon. I just happened to look over on the wall. There's a shiny beer sign. Grabbed it off the wall and broke it over his head.
Well, we saw that Pennywise had interfered. And,
yes, he did.
He attacked you from behind, hoping to help you lose, but that didn't work, of course.
It did not work.
What we didn't show is Leatherface showed up to aid you when you were down and out. So, do you know anything that's going on? Why is Leatherface and Pennywise interfering in your match?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I'm kind of glad that Leatherface came out, because who knows what would have happened after Pennywise attacked me. It sent me... I could have lost.
I have some serious questions. But, you brought your toy with you, and I don't know.
Yeah, I did bring my toy with me.
I don't know if
my Barbie goes everywhere with me these days.
She looks scary.
I wouldn't know. Everybody else seems to be scared of it, though.
Well, there's another guy that walks around who has a championship that used to be ran around here that carries the same weapon. The DBA.
Yeah, I do.
That little barbed wire bat there. Not quite like as big as yours, but close enough. But you know what? I'm happy that you showed up. We've been trying to get you in.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you're welcome, sir. We've been trying to get you in here for a while, and so we had some fans. They wanted to ask you some questions. So
shoot away.
We got you some questions. Like, for instance, from Summer Rain. I don't know if you ever met her. She's a big fan. She's always at every show. She goes, how did you get your wrestling name?
Well, when I first started with Pro Wrestling All-Stars, the Dirty White Boys name was given to us by the promoter, Steven Rivera. Me and Sean Summers, we were the Dirty White Boys tag team. And unfortunately, June 1st, 2013, Sean Summers passed away. And at that point, I just became the Dirty White Boy as a solo act.
In honor of
my tag team partner.
There's this fan, I don't remember her name too good, but it says her Instagram handle is OMG, it's Kari Ann. Oh, it's Kari.
Yeah.
Okay. She wants to know, Kari.
Yeah.
I can't, she wants to know, when can she see you and my next guest that's going to be on later in this episode, El Ridiculoso, go at it?
We did kind of go at it a little bit at Video Mike show in the Battle Royal, but I don't know. I mean, Ridiculoso has skill. I will give him that, but he can't match my brutality. There's no way he'll be able to match my brutality.
Maybe we'll see a Horror Slam title match down the lane there for you two. Here's one from us. What was the most weird match you've ever had? Like, diaper match, rag on a pole, who knows?
Probably the bridge card on a pole match with FIA at Pro Wrestling All-Stars.
I was there for that one. That was a good match, guys. If y'all weren't there for that one, I actually made a huge bridge card for that night, out in the crowd with it, and it was pretty cool.
And I did win that match, by the way.
Yeah, he bought everybody a round of pizza.
Yes.
Because you can't buy alcohol with a bridge card.
No, you cannot.
A mysterious fan was not able to give us a name. What does it feel like, or what did it feel like when you became the first ever Horror Slam champion?
Oh, it was a great feeling. I mean, nobody will be able to take that away from me.
No.
There could possibly be many Horror Slam champions, but when it's all said and done, I'm the first one.
That's true, and that you're for now on in the record books as the first champion. Another mystery fan wants to know where else can they find you wrestling at?
Pro Wrestling All-Stars.
Pro Wrestling All-Stars.
Based out of Melvindale.
Horror Slam, you pretty much stick downriver, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a downriver rat. I mean,
I am.
He's a downriver guy. You don't need to get your bat out,
No.
I am a journalist. Remember, you did sign a no hit clause when you came on the episode.
Unfortunately, I did.
Why does everybody want to hit me?
I like to hit everybody.
All right, and somebody on Facebook actually is what it says. Facebook wants to know, what is your dream match? Like, when they say dream match, I'm pretty sure they mean, who is the competitor you would love to see you face in that ring that you've never faced before? That's also the same question D, unfortunately for his absence, has sent in as well. So that's a double question.
He's not here, is he?
Nope, he did not.
He's ducking me because I have questions. We'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll get into that after these.
I would have to say someone that influenced me coming up into wrestling, and that would be Sabu.
That would be a nice match, considering that...
because seeing Sabu on the indies way back when is what made me want to be a wrestler.
Right. I remember.
And I'm sure I'm not the only person that can say that.
No, true that, because I remember we used to hang out back in the day, and that was
Don't tell people that. Don't tell people that.
That was your number one guy, man. I remember that.
It was. It was.
You emulated him all the time, but... So D's not here. Let's get on that. He's on location at XI. He's filling in. We're trying to find out something going on there between dad and son. So he's on location, and that will be seen later in this episode as well. He's not here. He's out in Fraser somewhere at their new home. So, but go ahead, shoot away. What do you want to ask about that?
About this Downriver Championship belt that you guys are in control of.
It's a TV title, pretty much what it is.
It is.
It was.
I'm just wondering, when was the last time that title was actually defended downriver?
That's a good question. I might have to ask him. You know, he's the lead of the committee on that.
Because that's something that I'm very interested in.
Oh, nice. Well, you're not the only one that's been on this show asking about getting a shot at DBA. But if you watched our Super Bowl interview live on Facebook, DBA has changed the name of that championship.
Okay.
It is now called the DBA RAN Championship. And he says that he'll take on anybody, anywhere, anytime. So maybe we can get that together and get you two in the match together. But let's go back to when you won the Horror Slam Championship. He did come out and help you a little bit. So is that going to mess with your friendship? I know you guys are friends. You guys like to have a few beers together. And
he actually shocked me when he came out. I wasn't sure what to expect.
We were expecting a good attitude. Well,
you never know. You never know with DBA.
Exactly.
You never know, and he is very dangerous.
Is there, like we used to do a segment we haven't done in a while. So is there anything you would like to say to anybody, wrestler, fan, promoter? You look right into that camera right there and tell them how you feel.
I want to
what
look
you
into
want.
this one.
Well,
I can't look in this. I got to look in this one?
Yeah, this one is the best one for you.
I'll throw this out to anybody that's in Horror Slam. As of right now, for the next show on Friday the 13th, April 13th, I do not have an opponent for my championship. If anybody wants to step up, if anybody thinks that they can step up, bring it.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that's all the time we have. It was nice having you on.
Thank you.
Catch this man at Pro Wrestling All Stars.
March 23rd.
Yep, March to Stardom 7.
Yes, 7. March 23rd.
And then April, Friday the 13th at Rocky's Pub over in, what city is that?
Riverview.
Riverview? I don't like Riverview. I
don't think Riverview likes you either.
Yeah, they don't. But yeah, Horror Slam, Friday the 13th. That's going to be an interesting show. The ring announcer there said you might see an interesting guest that the show's named after there. So who knows? We'll see. Catch you guys at the next one.
Subscribe to our YouTube page, youtube.com/HeelFanNews. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/HeelFanNews. And follow us on Instagram at heel_fan_news78.
Hello, humans of Earth! You have encountered the mysterious Movado, and you are now witnessing Heel Fan News!
El Ridiculoso!
Opportunity! You got it, baby!
Alright, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and I even got my own dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on. Do the Humpty Hump, come on and do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all, I do the Humpty Hump. Just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, do you know what I'm doing the Humpty Hump? Come on, I do the Humpty Hump, I do the Humpty Hump. People say, yo, Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C, and on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in the 69, my Humpty nose will tickle your rear. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed, big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid, I get laid by the ladies. You know I'm in charge, both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid, I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I'll use a word that don't mean nothing, like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like, and if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's obvious I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance, and now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on, yeah, sexy lady, do the Humpty Hump.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw the entrance. You saw the highlight video.
It was an excellent video. Excellent video package. Thank you guys for preparing that for me.
And you know what? You can see that some of those matches on this handsome DVD sold wherever El Ridiculoso is wrestling.
Yes, yes.
So,
This fine piece of cinematography was put together for me by good people for a good cause. This good cause is going for good things. It has matches featuring myself against people from Southern California and out here in Michigan, and against the likes of Ricky Mandel, Hudson Envy. You might know of her. She's a lady. She's pretty good looking too. You know?
Hey,
not a bad looking lady.
My favorite part, though, ladies and gentlemen, is full foil mayhem matches on there.
Full foil mayhem. Falls Count Somewhere. Personal favorite for me is the Falls Count Somewhere match. But this fine, the party starts here. This DVD available for an undisclosed price at locations where I am at. Or you can just hit me up. You know, Facebook, Twitter. I got an Instagram now. You know, just hit me up. Get up in my DMs. I'll hook you up, yo.
There you go. Well, that leads us right into our question segment.
All right.
And you know, I heard you just talk about the SoCal area and where you like to wrestle and all that good stuff. So,
well, I started wrestling out there.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I was out there for about 6 years. Been out here for about 3.
A fan sent us a question, wanted to know, how do you like wrestling here in Michigan?
Michigan, how do I like it? It's been very welcoming to me. Honestly, most places wouldn't have been as welcoming to a guy. I'm a little different, you know. I'm a little oddball, you know. First glance, you look at me like, what is this guy? And then second glance, you're like, hey, you know, I like that guy. It's kind of one of my favorite feelings. Before going out, when I first got out here, before going through the curtain, you know, you get those weird looks in the locker room when you're a guy like me and you look a little different. People tend to judge you based on outward appearance, which is kind of ironic. But then you go through the curtain and you come back to the curtain, they're like, you know, I kind of like the guy. It's kind of feeling I like with the fans too. You know, you're like,
all right.
Yeah.
So that moves us into the next one. What are some of the differences compared to wrestling there and here?
And I get asked that one often since I've moved out here, from both out there, from my friends that are out there, and trainers that I had, and then people out here ask me that same question. I compare it to football. Soccer versus football is what I compare it to. Like SoCal is very, very soccer. It's very running back and forth, very cardiovascular. Whereas out here in Michigan is more rugged, more hard hitting, more getting tackled on a field as opposed to running the ball. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Is that a good?
That makes plenty of sense.
Is the difference between lucha and traditional or a brawling style? Because Michigan's very brawling.
Like I said, I'm just asking what fans are asking.
I'm asking if my answers are clear.
Oh, yeah. But any answer you give, hey, don't we all?
All right, okay.
The teacher wants to know, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
You know, I got asked that question 10 years ago. And I'm at an age now where I'm thinking about that more and more. I don't know. The last 10 years have been good to me. The 10 years before that were good to me. The 10 years before that were good to me. So alive is the answer I gave 10 years ago. And I'm still alive. I've gotten further in wrestling than I thought I would. Met more people than I thought I would. Done more things than I thought I would.
A lot more opportunities.
Opportunity, you know, I keep seeking them, and they keep presenting themselves. As long as the opportunities are there, I'm going to keep going for them.
Well, you know, you call yourself a party animal, a party starter, all that good stuff. A lot of fans want to know.
They called me that, all right? They called me that.
Well, those same fans want to know, what kind of animal are you?
I'm a party animal.
But, like, are you a hedgehog?
Nah, I'm a party animal. It's open to interpretation. You know,
okay.
you ever been on sometimes you see things that aren't really there, or they are there. You don't know, you know?
Right.
And a little blue guy in the corner could be a real guy. You don't know, you know?
Pink elephants. I see
Exactly, stuff like that. The colors, man. The colors. I can paint with all the colors of the wind.
Ain't there like 400 different colors?
Yeah. Sometimes just gotta let it go.
Yeah, true that. All right, the DJ wants to know, what kind of party music do you love?
That's a hard one. Because sometimes when you're like me and you just can't wait to be king, it's hard. It's hard. What type of music do I like to listen? What party music? I'm a big fan of 90s hip hop.
Man, it's the same here.
Yes.
Well, early 90s, not so much the late 90s.
Yes.
It started falling apart in the late 90s.
Yeah.
All right, so earlier we had the Dirty White Boy on here.
Yes.
Dirty White Boy Chuck Stein. And a fan asked me to ask both of y'all the same question. Her name is Carrie Ann. You know, she's a big fan of yours.
Okay.
She takes pictures with you at Pro Wrestling All-Stars. She wants to know, when will she see you and the Dirty White Boy go at it? In a one-on-one match. I had to clarify that with the Dirty White Boy.
I was gonna say, is this like some sort of fanfic written website stuff?
Yeah, this is.
Did you get that off Reddit?
No, I got it off of Heel Fan News.
Okay.
They sent it to us.
Let me think. My mind's kind of frozen. You know what I'm saying? When me and the other white boy are gonna go at it. Whenever people decide they want to see it, me and him kind of like on the same. I mean, I kind of have his stance about Paul Bowser that he has. Me and him both don't really, you know.
Right.
Tony Vegas and him and I have all had. We agree on a lot of things. I don't see why we would want to fight each other unless it's like in a tournament
Or
style
for the Horror Slam
format.
Championship.
That's a big gold shiny belt. He has it. I want it. It's an opportunity. I feel like my stance at Proving Ground has been pretty good. I'm doing pretty well at Proving Ground. And I'm sorry, Horror Slam, right?
Yeah.
Horror Slam. I feel like I'm winning a lot there. He has that championship. I want it. Big gold shiny belt. Opportunity. Book it.
You know Summer Rain, right? Get a nice little fan. She's cool.
Oh, yeah.
She asked a question to you. She wants to know how you got your name.
That's actually a funny story. My first 5 matches, I didn't have a name. I was 5 question marks that was written on the thing. I didn't have a name my first 5 matches. I was El Mayate Blanco, and if you speak Spanish, that's not a good thing to be called. For my first 2 matches after not having a name. I was standing at the curtain one day, and I was like, because I'm me. I'm not the most serious guy. I joke around a lot. Promoter was at the door, and he was like, what am I going to call you, man? And I was like, well, I'm not serious, so just call me Mr. Serious. And he was like, that's stupid. That's the stupidest. That's effing ridiculous. That is what he said to me, and you should be called Ridiculoso. I was like, okay. Call me Ridiculoso. Call me what you will. Call me Turd Sandwich. It doesn't matter what you call me. When I go out there, the people know that the party just started there. You walk through the curtain, they're like, what is this guy? You come back through the curtain, they're like, I don't like that guy. Mm-hmm. That's me.
You caught my fancy when I first saw you wrestle.
See,
So.
I got this is not just a thing. It's a state of being. It's a collective mind frame. We work together in a unity. Put into the circle. You get out from the circle. We got this.
Well, you know, we have one more question here, but I don't know if I can ask you this because you've had a lot of these. But what is the most weird match you've ever had?
The weirdest match. The most weird match. Weirdest match is the correct grammatical
Okay,
term.
you know what?
All right. Whatever. Most weirdest. You're one of those people who uses the wrong type of "your," aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right. We'll put it there, pal. No, okay. Weirdest type of match.
Just ridiculous.
You know what? Weirdest type of match in Michigan, I would say Big Chuck Wagon brought in a bounce house in UCW, and we fought inside of a bounce house.
Wow.
So that was weird. Myself and Paul Bowser at Pro Wrestling All-Stars at the River Rouge days, fighting into a bingo tent, and then fighting up onto the top of the truck, and I jumped off the truck and almost slipped because he had poured a bucket of water on me, and it was very freaking slippery. Yeah, that was weird. The Falls Count Somewhere match. People called it weird, but the Invisible Steel Cage is a thing. All right, the Invisible Steel Cage, Freak Show Wrestling in Sin Bodhi. I asked for permission to have that thing completely shipped out here, and he had it actually got sent piece by piece, which was weird on his part. But yeah, Sin Bodhi mailed me that thing. I had to ask for permission from him. The Invisible Steel Cage is not weird. All right, it's a staple of Freak Show Wrestling.
Oh yeah, I just happened to be one of the crew members to help put that cage together. That was crazy.
Heavy, surprisingly heavy.
Yes, very heavy.
Ask the badass motor truckers about the. They bled.
Yep.
That thing's not. It's not a work. It's stiff.
You walk.
You walk in there and you're thinking, men are gonna die tonight, and I'm gonna kill them. It's going to battle. You go to war. All right. The Invisible Steel Cage is hard to the core.
So you wrestle for Pro Wrestling All Stars, DSW, Horror Slam. Matter of fact, let's just say you wrestle for them all.
Any place that'll have me, I will bring the party. I've had the benefit of working in the UP. I've gotten to go to Rockstar Pro Wrestling. I did their Lotus.
You wrestle with a partner, the Mysterious Movado.
El Mysterious Movado. Yes.
I messed up. I almost called him El Ridiculoso.
It's all right. I've had to censor myself 6 or 7 times.
So your partner is the Mysterious Movado. You guys are the Party Monsters, and you guys have held gold everywhere.
You know why we've held gold? Because we're always seeking that thing called opportunity.
And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, strictly for St. Patrick's Day right there.
Yep. Available at all shows you find me at and prowrestlingtees.com/Ridiculoso.
And you'll see that right at the bottom of the screen. Is there anything you'd like to add? Because I was just informed we're getting short on time.
Okay. But you were asking me about my tag team partner, Mysterious Movado. He's a good guy. I like him. We party a lot. I also party with Sweet Willie Watts. He's also a good guy. Anything else? You can find me at Proving Ground and on the 18th. You got Proving Ground, Pro Wrestling All-Stars on the 23rd, searching after those big gold shiny belts and always seeking opportunity. DSW is also going on around that time. UCW in Bay City, but the thing I really want to express to you guys is a big thing for me. I'm going to Chicago on June 23rd and June 24th. AWS, the company I started with in California, is running at the Chili Expo in good old Chicago, Jalapeno Festival. And I get to be on that. He hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you're in the Midwest. I'm in the Midwest. I started you wrestling. I want to have you wrestle on my show." And I said, "Yes, sir. Please. Thank you."
Comes full circle.
It does. It goes around, comes around. You put it into the circle. You get out from the circle. I have an open door. If I can get back to California, I can be there anytime. But I'm liking it out here. You guys are awesome and very welcoming to me. I'm enjoying it. And
I love having
I
you
haven't
here.
gotten all my goals accomplished out here yet because I need a big gold shiny belt to hold up these heavy, heavy pants.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being on here, and we will see you guys at the next one.
We got this!